Hi, you're watching Your Brain is Pink. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not blind people can dream. The answer isn't just yes or no, it actually depends on when they became blind. But first, let's answer the question. Do blind people dream? Yes, absolutely. But what they dream about depends on whether or not they've ever experienced vision. So there are three groups. Group 1 are people that are born blind. Group 2 are people who became blind later on in life. And group 3 are people who gradually lose vision. So, in group 1, people that are born blind, if you've never experienced vision, your dreams don't usually contain visual images. Instead, dreams are made of sound, touch, smell, taste, movement, and emotion. They still have incredibly rich dreams, just not visual ones. But group 2, people who became blind later on in life, they often do dream visually because their brain already has a library of visual memories. So they can still dream of things like faces, sunsets, colors, childhood homes because the visual cortex has decades of stored experiences to draw from. But for group 3, people who gradually lose vision, that's somewhere in between. Dreams can slowly become less visual and more sensory, although experiences vary quite a bit from person to person. So, your dreams don't actually come from your eyes, but they come from your brain. And that's the point. When you're dreaming, your eyes aren't sending images, it's your primary visual cortex that's generating them internally. So, if the brain has visual memories, it can build dreams from them. But if it doesn't, it builds dreams from other senses like these. But the people that were born blind, the visual cortex often gets recruited for other functions. For example, certain kinds of auditory processing, reading braille, or processing touch. This is called cross-modal neuroplasticity. Your brain is so adaptable that it says, well, vision isn't coming in, let's use this brain area for something else. That's a difficult concept for sighted people to imagine. But dreams were never created by your eyes, they were created by your brain, and almost every brain dreams in a different way. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.